baseball. It is said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Side could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions. First time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
And now a bit of a surprise here as we'll have a pinch runner take over at third base now.
Number 25.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Billy Fay. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the 0-2. This is in the air to left. Wilson has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
4-2. Getting set for baseball now on a digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, Dero. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of this series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
In there, 2-2.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Nolan Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nolan Cortez.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Smokey fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Line hard to center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Sergio Rubio.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. And digging in and looking for more. Smokey. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, he makes the stop. He gathers the throw and give it up on a. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
Albert Almora.
After one and hits it on the ground to second. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Frank Blue. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. To the right. It's flagged down. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Harmon has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Coronado on third. Fay is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Medina makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Abraham Quevedo in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Smokey. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Rincon is there as he makes the catch, and they'll. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Tampa Bay came through late, taking the lead in the final. A great start to the week. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. To his left, Thorman. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With that, it's time. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
1-1-1.
To the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. For one, on to first to complete the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Art Rincon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here now the 2-2. Towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And there's out number 2. Art Rincon, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And this is low, ball 1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Antonio Santiago. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets it. Now in the box, Nolan Cortez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey is right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Otto on at first, nobody out. And that one right down Main Street. Heller is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they
baseball. Stepping in, Smokey. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Valido, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit down the line at first. White scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag. Next for New York, Smokey, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Up next for the Rays, Frank Blue. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first. Standing in, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Maddox goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping in, Antonio Santiago. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way. It's getting in your own way.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Standing in, Romeo Maddox.
Number 34, Romeo Maddox.
The 1-2. Ball to second. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in, Smokey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. That's wide, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Art Rincon.
Art Rincon.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Smokey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in once again, Smokey. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-5 today. The Tampa Bay Rays wrap up their afternoon. Now to the plate, Nolan Cortez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Pulido. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Sergio Rubio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Up next for the Rays, Justin Locke comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Albert Almora. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hard on the ground to second. Smokey is there. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Smokey, he drew a walk his first time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your eyes. You need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a high pop-up. Locke will put this one away, and the side is retired. So Tampa's batting order turns over, set to go. Antonio Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Cortez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey is right there on to first, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Smokey. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And this is fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andy Valido goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to...
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey, he's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. In his career, Smokey is a great guy to have at the plate in a spot where the long ball would be big. He's got over 400 of them in his career.
And he loves the moment. Period, the end. He loves the moment, and this pitcher knows it and knows how many homers he's hit in his career. Don't be surprised if he nibbles in this situation.
And that misses. 2-1. Keller, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 2-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, hey,
well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew.
A one-run game, 6-5 to final today. The Yankees came through and
Those who have become the players of legend have tended to be the ones who delivered in the clutch time and time again.
Tuesday night. Next for New York, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here. Runner goes for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Delgado is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next for Seattle, Manuel Delgado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Manuel Delgado.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Now in the box, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his...
Escaped. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two and one.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get in.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
He's running.
Beat it out. Beat it out.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is Stepping into the box, Smokey, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Smokey is off at first with 2 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Brown moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding in once again, Freddie Dickens. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey will swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. High pop-up. Nesterov is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Troy Ruben takes the win on Wednesday night. Digging in, Smokey. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. I'd be shocked if this wasn't a walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is coming to the plate now, Carmen Diaz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here's a high pop-up. Cole calls for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, James Maynard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way. Digging in now for the Mariners, Roger Nesterov. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Sinclair comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Smokey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the
guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Campos moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Justin Brown. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Bartolo Velasquez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, 1 there. On the first, it's a double play. Into the box now, James Maynard. He singled his last time up.
James Maynard.
Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. As there are now at the plate, Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Two and one. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Popped him up. Nesterov in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sergio Rubio. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Dickens ranging back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Standing in, Justin Brown. The 1-1. And on the ground out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Smokey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pedroza, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for more. Sergio Rubio, he went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Byron DeLong.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job. 5-2 the final score tonight. New York used a 3-run 7th to help the Bellmen. From 100. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. The 2-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks.
So striding in, Manuel Delgado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The inning is it sent out to second. Smokey with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Smokey, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
In there for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Polito. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hard 90,
this one's
hard
down
90.
to third. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this shot. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Line drive base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to...
Digging in to try it again, Smokey. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. Here now the 2-2.
Go hard, go hard,
Lifted
go hard.
the other way to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Ready once again, Andy Polito. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Hard ground ball to third. Nesterov scoops it up, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Smokey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1-1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
A little bouncer. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Digging in once again, Andy Polito. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hold on right there.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Ready for another shot now, Sergio Rubio. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Lauren Campos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The New York Yankees Friday Night Baseball under. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this. Striding in once again, Smokey will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Valido. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. In now is the Yankees DH, Sergio Rubio. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next for New York, Byron DeLong. He singled his last time up.
Byron DeLong.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box now, Walter Sinclair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Frank Lou. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to second. Is he going to over to first? He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andy Valido, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored.
Stand up right here.
And a relay to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate. Up next for the Rays, Antonio Santiago. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard to third. Dozier brings it in. There. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Albert Almora. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Almora.
Towards second. To his right, Smokey. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Waiting on it is Almora. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler White. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Tyler White.
The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So stepping in, Smokey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Valido.
Andy Valido.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Scorched to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Digging in now, Tyler White. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Smokey has throw on to first, and the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Hope your weekend. Settling in now, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, Dero? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Frank Blue. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Shot down the line. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about
At the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pedroza, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
3-1. Here it is. Runners off for second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Tyler White will bat next. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Into the box now, Romeo Maddox. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit ball to second. A dive. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Standing in, Smokey. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he will score as the tying run as he beats the throw home, and we're knotted up at 5 apiece.
Boy, that's an aggressive sender.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Abraham Quevedo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. New York hosted a 3-run. MLB Network. Into the box, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Andy Valido.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scored. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is called in for the first out. Smokey on second. Valido at first. 1 gone.
Shortstop, Byron DeLong.
All right, come on, baby.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive.
In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Ran one in there. This is hit on the ground towards second. Blue is there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter, like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the takes a high fastball for a strike. Struck him out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization digging in to try it again. Smokey 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Fay leads off first with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
On its tailor-made to short. 6-3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Ready once again, Romeo Maddox. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, Story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult. quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he...
Digging in once again, Nolan Cortez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 6-3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Ready for another shot now. Abraham Quevedo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Abraham Quevedo.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Fastball that just misses inside. Andy Valido would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Andy Valido. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. 6-3 the final score today. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead. From the city of brotherly love, ML. Rob Zastryzny is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into center field, line drive base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
First baseman.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Valido, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Austin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Arnold leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Hard on the ground to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Andy Valido waits on deck, and he's back easily. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses with that one for ball 4, so that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Andy Valido, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit on the ground toward the left, fielded cleanly, one there, on to first as they get the double play to get. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jorge Polanco.
Dirty. The throw. Hey now. Here's Tyler Austin now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Fair. 1. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play. At the plate, Blake Swihart. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So coming to the plate, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. So far on the year, Smokey is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stead either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Andy Valido is on deck. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Austin. 1 away. And here's Renato Nunez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Renato Nunez.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Round is short. This could be 2. He's right there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Smokey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The count now at 2-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long.
The right fielder, number 34, Miguel Barrios.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New York Yankees wrap up their 20th road win. Live from Philadelphia. Next for New York, Smokey is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fay leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. To his left. Polanco. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now in the box, Smokey 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Sergio Rubio is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio. He singled his last time up. 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Byron DeLong.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Sinclair.
Skied into straightaway right. Arnold has a play. And the inning is over. And here's Renato Nunez. He popped out in his first trip.
Renato Nunez.
1-1 attempt here. Sinclair fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And he struck him out, his 7th. Stepping into the box, Renato Nunez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded out towards second. Smokey take. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Smokey. Last time through was a base hit. And that misses inside, 1-0.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Line towards center field. Denson is there, 2 gone. Digging in, Smokey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 4-1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
3-2, full count. Last chance for the Yankees. Yankees, good night.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it.
Time for baseball on. Chris Mateo gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Polanco is there, and the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Blake Swihart so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-2. It'll be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job. Digging in once again, Smokey. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
1-1 the count now. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Here's Tyler Austin now.
Third baseman.
Hard on the ground towards second. And that's out number 1. Ready once again. Smokey 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ready for another shot now, Andy Valido. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Philadelphia